Bitcoin is absolutely pumping and ripping it up today. And in this video, we are going to delve into what is going on out there in the beautiful space of crypto. So thank you for being here with me today, you special, benevolently beautiful souls. Let us go and have a little look at all of the magic that is happening out there, guys. If you guys missed out on these beautiful videos, especially this video here, you need to go and see this video, and this is a kind of a follow-up from this video. So do not miss out on the opportunity to see that video, guys. It is incredible, absolutely powerful, and I will publish it across all the social media pages. So do not miss out on that beautiful video. Welcome back to the Crypto Bliss Show. I'm Kiara Ducasse. Happy Monday to all of you. Monday, Moon Day for me. I have a busy day ahead. So let's tackle this video and let's have some fun here together, guys. Today, the cryptocurrency market cap is currently sitting at $1.120 trillion. We have had 36 and a little bit billion in trading volume in the past 24 hours. BTC dominance is literally sitting at nearly 49%. That's very high. And as you can see, Bitcoin is nearly at 28,000 once again, guys. So I don't know about you, but I don't know what you're missing out on, but Bitcoin is the king of the crypto space, as you all know. So the past 7 days, we've kind of erased the losses that we've had. And as you can see here, Ethereum is sitting at 1580, so sub 1600. BNB at 213, XRP at 49 cents. Lido has made its way up into the top 10 here. That's very interesting at just under 1580 as well. Solana's at 2281. Cardano is at 25 cents. And Dogecoin is at 6 cents once again, guys. So that's amazing stuff happening there. The fear and greed index is sitting at 47, which is still neutral compared to what it was yesterday. We've been in a neutral zone for a very long time, guys. So I don't think anything like that is going to change. The crypto bubbles, as you can see, the only one that's really pumping today is Render, BSV, and Rollbit. The rest of them are pretty much in the red for the day. So yeah, that's based on Bitcoin pumping and Bitcoin dominance pumping. So yeah, the news that we have ahead for the week, this coming week, is we have Empire State Manufacturing Survey, Philadelphia speaking on today, and then tomorrow we have US retail sales, and then we have some more Fed speaking, and then we have home builder confidence. So if that goes down, that's quite an interesting thing. And then, yeah, we'll get onto that in another video. But if that goes down, guys, that means that building is slowing down in the market, which means that the economy is drastically slowing down. And as you can see, it has already started to slow down. Then on Wednesday, we have Chris Waller, President John Williams speaking, and the Beige Book that are all coming out. And then we have building permits and housing starts, which will definitely be moving the markets. And then on Thursday, we have quite a few Fed speaking. We have existing home sales, US leading economic indicators. And this is kind of sneakily hidden away, but Fed Jerome Powell is making a little speech on Thursday. So no, and then we also have Fed Vice Chair for Banking, Michael Barr, who's going to be speaking. So as you guys can see, there will be a lot of Fed speaking over on Thursday, pretty much for 7 to 8 hours flat, which probably is going to make the markets move quite a bit. And then on Friday, we just have one Fed chair speaking. Now, I like Market Watch because it's super simple, but often they're quite delayed with the information. And that's why I like looking at investing.com, their economic calendar, because not only does it give you multiple countries, it doesn't only give you the US, but it also gives you the impact. If it's one, it's not so bad. If it's two, it can be quite hectic, but if it's three, it's gonna move the market, guys. So we have IMF meetings today, yesterday, and that's why Bitcoin absolutely pumped. So I don't know what the meeting minutes were. Maybe we can go and have a little bit of a look, but since that came into place, this is what's going on. So you can see here that we have all kinds of different news, different impacts happening over the next couple of days. And as you can see, there's mild impacting news across the board, other than retail control and retail sales, which happens on, I think, Wednesday, I said, Tuesday. So other than that, not much is going to make the market shift like crazy. But then on Friday, and then on Wednesday, we have the Chinese GDP Q3, quarter-on-quarter Q3, as well as year-on-year Q3, which undoubtedly so will make the market move. And as you can see, their GDP is actually shrinking. So that is very interesting because their GDP is shrinking. And then you have the British CPI year-on-year. It's just also shrinking. Which is very, very interesting to see that. And then you have Euro CPI on Thursday as well, or Wednesday as well, which is also going to make the markets move. So guys, there is plenty stuff here. Crude oil inventories will make the market move. Building permits, like I said, will make the market move. So there is so much information here that is going to unfold and will happen. And guys, at the end of the day, you need to protect yourself. And if you want to protect yourself, you need to know that with plenty news coming out here. Initial jobless claims coming out, the Fed manufacturing index, and then existing home sales, and Fed Chair Powell speaking. You can see he's the only one that makes the market move here. The rest of them ever so slightly. This Bostic speaking as well also makes the market move a little bit. So guys, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week are the days to be very cautious about in the market. And if you guys want to go ahead and trade with me, then make sure to hit my Bitflex link down pinned in the comment below for you, as well as my Bybit link down pinned in the comment for you. Guys, I'm still in my Bitcoin long position. I'm still entering into my long position because once this trade goes up, okay, it is going to be a massive position. Okay, so as you guys can see here, the Dixie is somewhat trying to pull up, but buying is kind of slowing down at the moment. And will we hit this level of rejection? Well, today's candle is pretty much showing that we are looking to come back down. So we'll have a closer look. But guys, BTC dominance is about to break this over here, which for me is making higher highs and higher lows, which is an upward trend, guys. So guys, I'm going to tell you straight up, this is going to be my target, my next target, okay? Then we might see a pullback to this upward sloping trend. Then we probably fiddle around here for a little bit before we make a breakout. Guys, I think we're going to get up to this box up here, which is the 58 to 60% level on the BTC dominance. Now, what does that actually look like from the larger time frame perspective? Well, where have we come from, okay? Because that is the level of huge resistance up there. You can see this 55, 54, 55 level has got a substantial amount of resistance, but the majority of the resistance is up here at the 58 to 60 level, which is where we broke down here, where we found support here, where we found support here, we hit resistance here, we fiddled there. So guys, that is going to be, and if we were to get into some serious scenario where all the liquidity came to Bitcoin, we could even get up to 65% dominance. Now, if you have a look at this happened from 8th of March all the way up to 26th of March. It was literally in 1 month where it went from 42% all the way up to 48.5%. Okay. And in fact, if we had to look from 6th of March to the peak here to June, it's like 2.5 months where we actually did a crazy kind of 10% jump there. So that really could crush altcoins, and because that means liquidity is going into altcoins into Bitcoin rather than into altcoins. So I just want to go and show you this. This is where we've pumped. Okay. If I have to go and pull this line down, people say that we've broken a trend line here, but if I have to pull this now, okay, this beautiful line, and I have to say, okay, well, there's our new low, okay, that's going to be our new level of resistance that we are going to find. And let me just delete some of these lines so that we can see very nicely our beautiful clear chart. Okay, so like I've been saying to you guys, this was a head and shoulder pattern that's forming, and if I have to just pull this a little bit, yeah, maybe that's the other shoulder. But check out this head and shoulder pattern. inverse head and shoulder pattern to be more precise. I did say to you that my target was all the way up here, and we're kind of making our way up there right now. So yes, we're going to come into a little bit of resistance once again at this block, but we're breaking out of this down sloping area here. So we might break up to this top point, pull back, find some support on, these areas here, and then continue to make our move up. But in the meantime, guys, I did say to you that we have this little, which is the 50 and the 200 and the 50, and we're bouncing between that area. So that we could remain in that area for now. But guys, I'm going to show you how the weekly closed on the Bitcoin chart, because the weekly closed absolutely phenomenal. I don't know why this is doing this right now. But if we're going to have a look at the Coinbase chart, look how nice and clean this chart is for us, guys. It's super simple. It's really super simple. There's your bottom line of support, and now this is going to become the top line of resistance, as you guys can see there. So we are coming into resistance. We are also coming into resistance here on the moving averages, on the stochastic. So as you guys can see here, we have higher highs on price action and lower highs here, which is actually bullish divergence, okay? So you can see here that we are looking to make a stronger move to the upside, but for now, we are still in this position. So if I have to go and have a look here on the weekly chart, on the Bitcoin weekly chart, look at what we're doing, guys. In fact, let me give you the Coinbase chart so that you can see nicely the Coinbase chart, how nice and clear that is, okay? There you go. Now you can see nice and clearly, guys. Clearly now the rain has come. Okay, guys, there is the resistance. Support level. Okay, super simple, guys. So here is the resistance level right now that we're busy facing. So are we going to break up or are we going to break down? Or is this just a tap up to the top side and then do we crunch down here and make our way down to this 23, 22, 20,000 level? We'll have to see. I would like to know what you guys think down in the comments below. But make sure to trade these with me. Click my Bitflex link down below and my Bybit link down below. You guys can go ahead and trade these coins with me, making some good cash. Now, I'm just going to show you the ETH BTC chart, because the ETH BTC chart, unfortunately, is making a new low. It is crushing through this level right now. The RSI is very oversold, so I'm not sure why it's pushing down, but I believe that it's because liquidity is flowing into Bitcoin. It's not flowing into altcoins right now, okay? And we can see that very clearly from the Bitcoin dominance, because the Bitcoin dominance continues to increase, right? So if I have to start sharing this with you, and I have to start showing you this, guys, I'm going to draw this pattern for you so that you guys can see. But basically, it looks almost as though we are forming a particular cup and handle pattern. Why is this doing this? Sorry, guys. I'm wondering maybe I should just refresh and reset. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's get that little arc back. Okay. You guys can see there to there. Okay, it looks as though we're starting to do some sort of cup and handle pattern formation here. And that's what I said to you just now when I pointed out to you that the likelihood is that we probably hit that resistance level and we maybe pull back like this to this upward sloping trend, find some support, and then make a breakout and push our way up to this level. That's what I believe is probably going to start to happen on the Bitcoin dominance chart. Which means that liquidity is flowing into Bitcoin. It's not flowing into altcoins. And that's why altcoins are seemingly not doing so well or being crushed at the moment. And guys, that is just the reality of what the Bitcoin cycles are in the market. I want to leave you with one incredible video here from Natalie Brunel. This was an interview that was done over the course of the weekend, but Natalie Brunel interviewed Kathy Wood from ARK, and the bear case is 258,000. The base case is 682,000, and the bullish case is 1.48 million. We're all early. Don't miss out on this podcast. So I'm going to share this video with you, And I would like to know what your guys' thoughts are on this down in the comments below.
I really want to hit that $1 million price prediction by 2030. And I have your chart that I pulled up from Big Ideas. I'll probably put it up on the screen if you're watching this on video. The bear case is 258,000 per Bitcoin. The base case, 682,000, and the bull case, 1.48 million as your price target. Can you talk to me a little bit about how your team reached this conclusion? Because folks out there, again, they think they're late, but this shows that, I mean, the compounded growth rate every single year, they're very, very early, and this has a huge asymmetric potential.
Yes, if you look at the little table on that page, you'll see the building blocks and how conservative they are. I think, now this is from memory, and sometimes I get one Big Ideas and another mixed up, but I think the institutional allocation to Bitcoin in the base case, I know at one point we said 2.5%, that may have gone down a little, but if we're right, that assumption alone, I have been in the markets for a long time, and as new asset classes evolve, what institutions do in particular is they tiptoe in. They start with 1%, and then they migrate to 2%, and then they migrate to 5%. So I think in this one, it's 2.5% for the base case. When there's a new asset class, it tends to end up in the 5 to 6% range. This happened to real estate. It happened to private equity, venture capital, which is now much more than 6% in many institutional funds. It happened to the whole category of emerging markets. And so I think it's that one alone is very conservative. And if you look at another one, the corporate balance sheets, Tesla, Square have Bitcoin on the balance sheets, but we make very cautious assumptions, and I think the corporate treasury assumption is 2.5% of all cash and cash equivalents in Bitcoin, and the bull case is 5%. If we're right and the purchasing power of Bitcoin becomes so obvious in the years ahead, meaning the purchasing power goes up instead of cash, dollars, staying pretty flat, if not in real terms deteriorating, then more and more corporate treasuries are going to be putting Bitcoin on their balance sheets. And in fact, they'll be the analysts will start questioning them. Why do you have 95% of your cash in a depreciating asset when you could put it into a cash equivalent like Bitcoin and have an appreciating asset? So remittances is another very big market. We assume 10% of remittances in the base case and 25%, instantaneous, no fees or minimal fees compared to 8% fees as migrants send back to their home countries. Mm-hmm. Sovereign treasuries, 1%, only 1% in the base case, 5% in the bull. Just like corporate treasuries, they'll be under pressure to start increasing their exposure to Bitcoin. And emerging markets, not just the state treasuries, but all of the populations who are subject to these swings in their currencies. And absolute demolition of their wealth when they go through hyperinflations. We assume 3% of the populations in the emerging markets, 3% of their assets in the base case go to Bitcoin and 10% in the bull. So those are some of the cases. And then there's the other utility economic settlement network case, and that's 5% of all settlements in the base case and 10% in the bull case. So that gives you a sense of how we have built those two estimates, and those are pretty conservative assumptions, we would suggest.
I agree. You're talking about these small percentage allocations. And when you think about these big, classes of assets worth hundreds of trillions of dollars in the world, like equities and real estate and bonds, and if Bitcoin just eats into a little bit of each of them, I mean, the amount per Bitcoin could really be life-changing for a lot of people. And I know so many people are hoping for that, because it's hard to achieve financial security, harder than ever, including in this country, which my family came to for the American dream, but it's just harder and harder to achieve that.
Okay, so as you saw there, thank you to Natalie Brunel and Kathy Wood for the incredible interview. So as you can see here, since down here on the 4-hourly time frame, we double bottomed here, and we made a new pump up here, guys. This is continuing to pump at the moment. For me, I think that we will kind of range around in this area. We might hit up here, bounce back down, hit, and then kind of fiddle around here for now. So guys, trade cautiously, because nobody knows actually what's going on right now, but at the end of the day, this is looking very, very bullish at the moment. So do not miss out on the opportunity. Make sure to hit my Bitflex link and my Bybit link down in the comments below for you. And let's go and trade this beautiful cryptocurrency together. And make sure that if you're watching this and are not subscribed to the channel, then subscribe to the channel, please. That would be gratefully appreciated. Much love, and check these videos out. They were just as good as this one. We'll see you on the next one. Bless.